Good morning. This is Seaweed Coins coming at you. Today, I happen to be showing you a small little silver score, which I picked up on Thursday. As you know, I have quite a few businesses around where I live here, and this didn't come from the donut shop next door. This came from the gas station down the street. I was down there picking up some milk at the gas station like I usually do, and the man who's the owner of the station looked at me and he says, "Do you buy silver?" Well, that was kind of a strange question to ask me if I buy silver. I said, "Well, yes, I buy silver. I'm a coin collector." He said, "Well, I've got something for you." So he showed me a half a roll of Canadian dimes that a man had come in with, and this roll had about 25 silver coins in it. So these are the nice little silver score that I have here. This one is a dateless 10-cent piece. It's dated anywhere between 1911 and 1936. We know that because this one has King George V on it. And King George V took over from 1911 and passed away in 1936. So I know that this is dateless. It goes from 1936, or so I should say from 1911 to 1936. Okay, this one here is 92.5% silver. Then we go to the King George V's, okay, which is this line here, okay. I have a 1938. I have a 1947. Now, in 1947, okay, that's a variety year, because in 1947 they came out with a 47 and a 1947 maple leaf. So any silver Canadian coin that has a maple leaf beside the 7, which this one doesn't, okay, but if it has a maple leaf beside the 7, it was minted in 1948, okay? The reason why is because they were late getting in the 1948 dies. So what they did was they used the 47, okay, for a portion of the year 48, putting a maple leaf beside the 7, knowing that it was minted in 1948. But this is an actual 1947 without the maple leaf. Now, I'm not getting very good because these are dimes and they're really hard to notice the date on them, but this is definitely a 1947 dime, and as you can see, King George, okay, and then we have a 1949, again, King George the Sixth, okay, he took over in 1937 when King George V died. There we are. Okay. My camera seems to be not working very good today. For some reason, I don't know why, but okay. And then we have a 1951. Again, King George. Okay. And then we have a last year King George, 1952. Because we know that King George VI passed away in 1953, by which Queen Elizabeth took over. Again, those are all 80% silver. Then we have some more 80% silver coming up. We have a 1960 young head, okay, again that would be young Queen Elizabeth. We have a 1962 young head, young Queen Elizabeth again. We have two 1964s, young heads, Queen Elizabeth again. We have a 1965. However, the 65, the portrait changed. This is a little bit newer portrait of the Queen, not a young head. Okay, so yes, our we did have some silver with this kind of a portrait on it. Our 65, 66, 67, and 68s all had this portrait. Okay, that did have silver. Okay, so I did get 3 of the familiar Centennial, the macro dime, the ones that everybody is used to. So I've got 3 of those, 1967. Okay, and then in 1968, okay, some of our coins were minted on a silver planchet. The 68 25-cent piece and the 68 dimes, some of them slipped through before they got a chance to switch over to the nickel steel planchet. So these are all 1968 10-cent pieces made in a silver planchet, and they're 50% silver. So all the 68s in Canada that were on a silver planchet were 50% silver. The ones that did slip through. It was the 25-cent piece and the 10-cent piece. I know for a fact that the 50-cent piece that was still being made did not get on a silver planchet. Okay, so of course, and you know the nickel and the penny. Okay. And I did get some 90% silver. Look at that. I got a 1949 rosy dime and 2 1953 rosy dimes. So that's a pretty good little silver score as far as I'm concerned. And I just thought I'd let people know that it is possible out there to still get silver. I was very surprised to see this. So all the silver I paid 10 times face for, which was pretty good. So you know that was $2.10 worth of silver there. If you add up the amount of money that you know in face value. So you know what? That's not a bad buy for that kind of silver. Anyhow, thanks very much. I just thought I'd show it to you, and have a Happy New Year.